Hi, my name is Victor. I'm a games developer, and I'm happy to introduce you to Strange Beasts, our augmented reality game.
Strange Beasts.
Strange Beasts is a new game which allows you to create, customize, and grow your very own creature. It has a very user-friendly interface with an infinite choice of customization.
Cool. Sounds like your classic Kickstarter video.
Augmented reality, Magic Leap, all this could, happen through.
I find myself continually being asked the question, what is the future of home entertainment? Well, I personally believe it has to be interactive. I mean, I don't want to just be told a story. I don't want to just be sitting there looking at a screen. I want to be a part of
the
it.
story.
I want to feel real. And
so his eyes are glowing.
All about that real.
Oh yeah, it's kind of shimmering a little bit.
This is Walter,
contacts.
my virtual pet. Come on, Walter. Don't be shy.
So it's got some occlusion, which means that when Walter is walking behind that couch, he's cut out, and he's not like on top. Right. Walter the pet is not floating on top of it.
So it's like he's there in real space.
Yeah.
Getting hidden behind couches and walls.
The ball hitting the walls, that's all comes from depth sensors, which allow us, it's the extra cameras on the back of your iPhone.
And this is possible now, guys. Like people are coming out
all your
with this now.
in your library.
So the only thing that's not possible yet is the contact lenses.
As many times as you want.
But everything else about what we see is pretty possible.
I mean, I'm sure there's some lab out there with contact lenses, with displays.
Yeah, there's for sure.
Wave-guided lenses, something.
All of this is made possible thanks to nano.
Whoa, you see that shimmer?
What it does is superimpose computer graphic generated imagery over real-world objects by projecting a digital light field directly.
Light field, a digital light field, a light field display.
Like the Magic Leap?
I insist,
there you go.
This is not dangerous to your vision. In fact, it's the total opposite. Think of it like getting laser eye surgery, but rather than getting a better vision, you're getting kind of like a supervision.
Supervision.
With Strange Beasts, you have
the music change,
life,
by the way.
Really. So it's like
the
having
diegetic
a
sound
dog
is
or a cat, but
definitely
the life expectancy.
pulling on my heartstrings.
It's been proven that having a pet can help reduce anxiety in times of stress.
Those are arguments that are being made.
What did I say? Not on the sofa. Get down.
So the problem is you look like a fucking kook.
Yeah, and you don't have any real interaction in your life.
You thought that the Bluetooth headsets from back in the days made you look crazy?
By the way,
yeah.
my little girl. Her pet's name is Blueby. She chose it. Isn't that cute?
Blueby.
You know what's great? Blueby and Walter can play together. Well, they can all play together.
So that's her avatar that she built or designed.
She built it herself. Wow, cool. Even little kids can
Hey, Anna.
their own pet.
How about we take Walter?
She's got the glowing eyes.
Sounds good.
Look at her.
Children of the corn.
See, I'm not too mad at the scene though, right?
I mean, this is great, man. You got something to entertain your kid. You don't have to play with them anymore.
I mean, it's no different from handing them a fucking iPhone and telling them go play.
Back here, please.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what it is on a grander scale. So at least there's more interactivity now.
See, Anna needs food. She's running low. She's like a Tamagotchi.
She's also a Tamagotchi pet.
She's also not real. Okay, so now we're getting into digital children.
It's nice, right?
What?
Okay.
So the girl is also
a pet.
What the fuck?
No, we've got a great Ice Age exhibition. Yeah, I've heard they've got a massive woolly mammoth skeleton.
A massive woolly mammoth
Much
or a
bigger than a
woolly
bear.
mammoth?
Yes.
Semantics.
Come on then, I'll show you.
British.
Come on.
There you go.
Oh, I love the head swings. The head swings really brings out the absurdity in all this.
The footstep.
Yeah. Merry old me walking along by myself in my augmented reality.
So I think my issue with this is that it's both dystopian, but if you talk to anybody who's like an expert in these fields,
this is what they're looking forward to.
Right.
Like this is actually the future that some people want, that the designers of this technology would like to be possible. I mean, this particular experience, Yes, this is actually a natural, logical conclusion to the technology that we're building.
Right. So you go from it going through the phone. That's not very convenient to experience this magic.
There's a physical separation between you and your reality, like that of your phone. So your attention switching goes to the phone. People can see that. With augmented reality, people don't necessarily see that.
Yeah, and so then the idea is that we'll go to glasses, and then those glasses will get smaller, from headsets to glasses, and then from glasses down to contacts, obviously.
And then, obviously,
down to surgery,
which neural implants.
Which is also what Elon Musk wants to do with Neuralink, and that's all called brain-machine interface, or intelligence amplification.
Well, okay, so it's like like machine-human interaction. Human-machine interaction is what that was. Now it's brain-machine interaction.
Or you have brain-computer interface, or BCI. So all these subjects really means how can we get faster access to information which humans wouldn't normally be able to experience in real time contextually. But instead, so by lowering the lag, A is one to display it to us. Then the other one is to have the information directly jacked into
your brain. And this has already been done on a very small resolution scale, right? They've actually put brain implants into blind people and allowed them to see like a 16 by 16 grid. It's been done before.
Which is hard to argue that that's a bad thing.
No, you're giving sight to the blind.
Also, Elon Musk, he talks about the reason for things like Neuralink is it's our only chance against of keeping up with artificial intelligence and its rate of
acceleration, or the exponential growth that's going to happen in AI or machine learning or whatever.
Right.
So this goes back to sort of this intelligence amplification that people are talking about,
and so all that is to say, it seems that if artificial intelligence were to ramp up, for us to stay alongside and connected with it, you would want it to be a part of our bodies. We're already doing wearables. We're already trying to figure out how to get it closer. We'll get into biohacking later. Some people are putting chips under their skin. So there's a bunch of crazy shit going on. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that if you talk to a lot of people in Silicon Valley, they would say that this is the ultimate future. And then you look at the ultimate future and you're like,
is that a future we want? That's a weird thing. There's this weird tension between like this trajectory that society is gonna follow, and there's no sort of like agency that you as an individual have over society, because consumerism works in a certain way, that people adopt things in a certain way, and those trends are going in this direction. So how do you bring this conversation to light so that people can choose the right things when they're going to the supermarket or to Walmart to get your next augmented reality experience or whatever?
And actually, I think it's a good point to make that the whole point of our show really is to kind of bring up these topics, have these sort of blue sky conversations of like what the future could be like, and then discuss what the potential pitfalls are. Because if we don't think this forward about these situations, then we won't know how we feel about it until it already happens.
I know, and it's happening. It is happening right now. This stuff, a lot of what we've seen is already possible on a limited scale, but it's just gonna grow.
So on that note, if you think that augmented reality of us having this kind of like computer overlays and our computers sort of becoming more of a part of us is a good future, because we're gonna learn more and travel more and just be sort of like more connected with our environment, or the exact opposite, where it's separating us from actual connection, the world and the universe.
Right. So like information overload, less social contact. The whole issue about social contact is that in ways it limits us from physical human interaction. And there's a lot of stuff that's going on there that we may not know about or haven't discovered yet, or barely understand, like hormones being transferred, oxytocin and I don't know, progesterone when a baby is born, and all these hormones that we give off and pheromones and stuff like that. Like we are sharing these chemicals, and we don't get that when we're connected through these machines in order to connect to each other.
Or with biometric sensors, maybe we understand those chemicals even better than ever.
Time-released body chemicals.
And nanobots in which they survey the chemical levels in the air, by connecting with the air temperature in the room, so the thermostat, the Nest, connected with what's going on inside of our bodies. So there's both sides of the argument. So give us your thoughts down below, and let's start a conversation around some of these topics. But